Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I would like to say thanks for your attention to our presentation. Okay, let me introduce myself and my partners. I'm Fania Widaroma and my partners are Rafiq Lindayanti and Anissa Ramawati. We are from group 4. So, in this presentation, we will explain about pronoun and adjective. I will start the presentation. First, what are pronouns? Pronouns are words that are used to replace people or things. Pronouns biasa disebut dengan kata ganti. Kata ganti adalah kata yang digunakan untuk menggantikan orang atau benda. Pronouns memiliki beberapa tipe. Type of pronouns 1 is personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are pronouns in the subject and object that indicate the person or naming. Kata ganti yang digunakan untuk menunjukkan orang atau penamaan bisa berupa subjek atau objek. Berupa subjek meliputi I, you, they, we, he, she, it. An example, yesterday Lina came to my house. She was giving me a birthday surprise. Tony and Andy are best friends. They have similar hobbies too. Sebagai objek meliputi me, you, her, him, it, use, them. An example, I want a new phone. My father bought me one 2 days ago. We were at your party last week. Did you notice us? So, type of pronoun number 2 is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun is used to show the object or person being talked about. This, that, those. Demonstrative pronoun digunakan untuk menunjukkan objek atau orang yang dibicarakan. An example, this is my pen. What is this? These are our cars. What are these? That is your pen. What is that? Those are our car. What are those? So, type of pronoun number 3 is indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun is used to replace people or things and the quantity is not clear. Digunakan untuk mengganti orang atau barang dan jumlahnya tidak jelas. Substitute person atau kata ganti orang biasa menggunakan everyone, someone, anyone, no one, everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. An example, I think I saw someone here. Everyone is wide awake at this hour. Nobody has ever visited that place. Terus, substitute object atau kata ganti benda bisa menggunakan everything, something, anything, and nothing. An example, I have nothing to think about. She has everything she wants. Do you find anything interesting? So, substitute place atau kata ganti tempat bisa menggunakan everywhere, somewhere, anywhere, nowhere. An example, I think I saw him somewhere. My things are everywhere. The thief is nowhere to be found. Type of pronoun number 4 is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun is a pronoun used to indicate an action or activity carried out by the subject himself or subject of the verb, or in other words, to emphasize the subject or object element. Kata ganti refleksif adalah kata ganti yang digunakan untuk menunjukkan suatu tindakan atau kegiatan yang dilakukan oleh subjek itu sendiri atau subjek dari kata kerja atau dengan kata lain untuk menekankan subjek atau elemen objek. The singular pronoun ends in self and the plural form ends in selfless. Kata ganti tunggal berakhiran self dan bentuk jamak berakhiran selfless. Meliputi myself, yourself, themselves, ourselves, himself, herself, itself. An example, Sunny made this book by herself. He enjoyed himself by watching 2 movies. The children are old enough to look after themselves. Type of pronoun number 4 is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun is a pronoun that shows belonging to a person or group. There are 2 forms of possessive pronoun, namely dependent or placed before a noun and independent placed after a verb. Kata ganti posesif adalah kata ganti yang menunjukkan kepunyaan seseorang atau kelompok. Ada dua bentuk kata ganti posesif, yaitu dependent atau ditempatkan sebelum kata benda dan independent ditempatkan setelah kata kerja. Dependent meliputi my, your, his, her, its, our, their. And independent meliputi mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, theirs. An example, this grand bag is here. This small car is mine. This is not your sweet car.
Types of pronoun. 6. Interrogative pronoun. It is used to ask a person, thing, or an option. Who, whom, whose, why, which, what. Jadi, interrogative pronoun ini digunakan untuk menanyakan seseorang, benda, ataupun suatu hal yang ditandai dengan kata tanya who, whom, whose, why, which, and what. For example, what is broken? Apa yang rusak? Who has made you sad? Siapa yang membuat kamu sedih? Which shop sold the kimchi? Di mana toko yang menjual kimchi? Which color do you prefer? Black or white? Yang mana warna yang kamu maksud? Hitam atau putih? Whose number is this? Nomor siapa ini? Whom do you go to prom with? Dengan siapa kamu akan pergi ke prom? 7. Relative pronoun. Relative pronoun is a pronoun used to join two sentences. There are several types of relative pronouns, including who, which, whom, whose, and that. Although most are question words, the pronouns here do not function to form interrogative sentence. Jadi, relative pronoun adalah pronoun yang digunakan untuk menggabungkan dua kalimat. Ada beberapa tipe dari relative pronoun yang memuat kata who, which, whom, whose, dan that. Meskipun kebanyakan kata tanya, pronouns di sini tidak digunakan untuk menyatakan kalimat tanya. For example, that cake is very delicious. I booked it yesterday. Kue itu sangat lezat. Aku membelinya kemarin. Menjadi, that cake which I booked yesterday is very delicious. Kue yang aku beli kemarin sangat enak. Jadi di sini fungsi dari relative pronoun adalah menggabungkan dua kalimat yang ditandai dengan kata hubung yang di dalam contoh adalah kata which. 8. Reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronoun is used to show a reciprocal relationship atau each other. Jadi, reciprocal pronoun adalah kata ganti yang digunakan untuk menunjukkan hubungan timbal balik satu sama lain. Contohnya, Jake and I call each other every day. Jake dan aku menelpon satu sama lain setiap hari. My neighbors and I spend a lot of time at each other's house when we were kids. Tetanggaku dan aku menghabiskan waktu di rumah satu sama lain ketika kami masih kecil. Adjective. Adjective is a word used to describe a noun or pronoun which can be a person, place, animal, object, or thing. Jadi, adjective adalah kata sifat yang digunakan untuk mendeskripsikan sebuah kata benda atau kata ganti yang dapat berupa seseorang, tempat, hewan, objek, dan benda lainnya. Types of adjectives. 1. Descriptive adjective. It is used to describe the nature and state of a person, animal, or thing. Jadi, descriptive adjective adalah kata sifat yang digunakan untuk mendeskripsikan kondisi dari seseorang, hewan, atau benda. Example, a new newspaper, sebuah koran baru. A brave man, seorang laki-laki yang berani. She is beautiful girl, dia adalah gadis yang cantik. He has big body. Dia mempunyai tubuh yang besar. I like blue shoes. Aku menyukai sepatu biru. 2. Distributive adjective. It is used to divide a noun in a sentence. Nouns can refer to people or things individually, each, every, either, and neither. Jadi, distributive adjective adalah kata sifat yang digunakan untuk menunjuk sebuah kata benda di dalam kalimat itu, yang dapat berupa kata untuk menunjuk orang ataupun benda secara kesatuan, yang ditandai dengan each, every, either, and neither. For example, the mechanic knows every part of the car. Montir itu mengetahui setiap bagian di mobil. Each student must register with Mrs. Siska. Setiap murid harus daftar kepada Bu Siska. Every single day, my dog will be waiting on the corner of the street to see me coming home. Setiap hari, anjingku akan menunggu di pojok jalan untuk melihatku datang rumah. The two students had each a book. Dua murid masing-masing memiliki sebuah buku.
Number 3. Possessive adjective. It is used to show possession. My, your, her, his, their, its, our. Artinya, kata sifat posesif ini digunakan untuk menunjukkan kepemilikan, seperti saya, Anda, dia, miliknya, milik mereka, milik kami. Example, the man who stands in front of the door is my father. May I borrow your dictionary? Donnie picked up his father at airport. Peter is my brother. He is your best friend. Mr. Anthony is our teacher. Number 4. Demonstrative adjective. It is used to indicate a noun or object in question. This, that, those, this. Artinya, kata sifat demonstratif ini digunakan untuk menunjukkan kata benda atau objek yang dimaksud, seperti ini dan itu. Example, I love this game. Answer this question below. Yesterday, I found this old dress of mine. Are you going to buy these books? These are my birthday present. Number 5. Interrogative adjective. It is used to ask for an object, noun or pronoun it describes. What, where, which, whose. Artinya, kata sifat interrogatif ini digunakan untuk meminta objek, kata benda atau kata ganti yang dijelaskan, seperti apa, di mana, yang mana, dan siapa. Example, which one is yours? Who is he? What is your name? Which is the shortest one? Number 6. Compound adjective. It is formation of two or more words that act as a single adjective. Well-known, open-minded, amazingly good, terrible hot. Artinya, kata sifat menjemput ini adalah bentukan dua atau lebih kata yang bertindak sebagai kata sifat tunggal, seperti terkenal, berpikiran terbuka, luar biasa baik, sangat panas. Example, he is open-minded person. Today is terrible hot. I like that boy, he is very good looking. Dinar work as part-time translator. Number 7. Indefinite adjective. It is used to explain a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase in terms of amount and quantity. Another, each, every, little, a little, less, much. Artinya, kata sifat tertentu ini digunakan untuk menjelaskan kata benda, kata ganti, atau frase kata benda dalam hal jumlah dan kuantitas. Seperti lainnya, masing-masing, setiap, sedikit, kurang, banyak. Example, there are several people in the class. You can read another book because I want to read that one. Both kids can sing and play the guitar. Number 8. Comparative adjective. It is used to compare a difference in the noun and pronoun it describes. Higher, more powerful, bigger than. Artinya, kata sifat komparatif ini digunakan untuk membandingkan perbedaan dalam kata benda atau kata ganti yang dijelaskannya, seperti lebih tinggi, lebih kuat, lebih besar dari. Example, Earth is smaller than Jupiter. Joko is higher than Johnny. This grammar topic is easier than the last one. Your house is bigger than mine.
Thank you.